Is this thing on? What down, Joe? It's No Home TV back with another boxing video. Look at this beautiful little sunset, y'all. Y'all want to see the D? There you go. Isn't that pretty? Maybe I'll leave it right here for now. Anywho, the Flinch saw around the world. Gervonta Tank Davis versus Frank the Ghost Martin is this Saturday. The weigh-in is tomorrow. It is currently Thursday. It's a fight that I'm excited to see. It's a fight that you know, I don't think there was a whole lot of excitement around this fight at first, just considering, people think that Tank is just so much more of a superior fighter than Frank Martin. But here we are. The excitement is brewing. Not only that, but Tank is swinging at motherfuckers low key. I mean, not, all the way, but, he jumped at him and, Frank, with his heightened senses, he flinched, because, I mean, Tank's been talking real greasy, this whole press conference, this whole, lead up to this fight. Tank's been talking greasy, saying that Frank is from the suburbs and he don't like body shots and he's banging his chick and all kind of shit, man. And they're bringing up the sparring and who got the better of who and this, that, and the 12. But look. I'm gonna say this, man. Everything leading up to this fight, the sparring, the promotion, hell, even the little flinch, none of that means nothing when it's all said and done. When they step into that ring, it's gonna be a battle of wits and a battle of will. Who will be able to impose their will on the other? Isn't that always the age-old question whenever a boxing match comes up? So this is no different. In my humblest opinion, I think that Tank is going to win, albeit it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be as easy as a lot of people believe. I know Frank is an underdog, but something about that Michelle Rivera fight that has me on alert to say that, you know what, Frank could quite possibly cause an upset. I mean, think about it. Michelle Rivera was a lot taller than Tank. Hell, was a lot taller than Frank. But, I mean, I'm not sure if that's going to help Frank or if that's going to hurt him as far as, is it going to be a harder target to find as far as Tank is concerned or what? But you know what I look at, though? I look at it like this. How the fight's going to play out, Tank is a slow starter. We all know that. Tank is going to be in a defensive posture. There's going to be, I think the first 2 rounds are going to be fill-out rounds unless, tempers start to flare. But I see Tank coming out on top, possibly late stoppage. He just has that power, man. I think Frank has real good power too, but I just don't think he has Gervonta Tank Davis power. I think that's going to be the deciding factor. Tank is very methodical with his punches. He is definitely going to try to lead Frank into something like he did Rolly, like he does most of his opponents. But it depends. I mean, will Frank fall for it? Will Frank, take the bait? Is he still real hot about the press conference and all this lead up and all the shit talking? Is he going to let that bother him? Is he afraid of Tank's power? Because when I saw the flinch, that's the one thing I took from it. It wasn't a flinch of, readiness. It was actually more of a flinch out of fear, so to speak, because he blocked his face as if he was about to get socked. And then that's when he immediately threw up, his fist. And it was just like, I don't know. Tank is fast. Tank is strong. Frank is fast. Frank is strong. I just think that Tank is a little bit stronger. But it is going to boil down to who's got the better basics and fundamentals and who can implement their game plan over the other. What else in boxing? That's pretty much all I want to talk about right now, man. Of course, we got Benavidez, Vostik. But, of course, just like everybody, including Vostik, the way he's been talking to the lead up to their fight, the Mexican monster is going to be just that. and he's going to mow down Vostik. You know, he's even talking about how much better he feels at this weight and this, that, and the third. So I don't know. I mean, we heard that he absolutely washed Vostik in, what was it, sparring, was it? Or was it an amateur fight? Or was it? No, I think it was sparring. But he washed Vostik. Absolutely ran through him. So, and Vostik admitted it. Vostik was the one who said it. So, I don't know. I just don't see a whole lot of confidence in Vostik. I think that Beterbiev took his soul just from, you know, the punishment that was given. I mean, he low-key retired for a hot little second, then he came back. So, I mean, you got to wonder where a fighter's mind at in regards to that. We also got Carlos Adames fighting Terrell Goucher. That's going to be an interesting fight. Adames, of course, is on the rise. He's the champion. In my opinion, I just think that he beats Goucher. I think Goucher is a good fighter, but I think he's more of a gatekeeper type fighter. I think just the big fights. He's one of those fighters that just doesn't win the big fights, in my opinion. Who else is fighting? Well, you got Subriel Matias versus Liam Perro. Now, Liam Perro pulled off a stunning upset against Montana Love, but he wasn't the first Aussie to upset Montana Love because Stevie Spark beat the hell out of Montana Love. It's just that Montana Love threw Stevie Spark out of the ring to cause a disqualification and made, you know, the ass whooping look less worse, but he didn't get a chance to do that with Perro, who absolutely decimated Montana Love. Can he pull off another upset against Subriel Matias? If you ask, as far as skill set is concerned, I would say someone like a Montana Love, who is, you know, fundamentally gifted, have better basics and fundamentals, probably better basic boxing skills than a Subriel Matias. But that power, man, that power probably will be the difference maker. Because I remember Subriel Matias' last fight against the Estonian dude, and it was a battle of will. It was a battle of who can hit the hardest, and Subriel just broke dude down, and Subriel can take a punch too. So it will be interesting to see. He just got signed by DAZN, so Subriel's looking to, you know, uphold that title of boogeyman of the 140 division. But we'll see what happens, man. It should be a very interesting, very great night of boxing. I can't wait. I know y'all can't wait. We'll talk about it. Maybe I'll do another short prediction video before the fights, and we'll definitely talk about it afterwards. Anyway, it's No Home TV, y'all. I'll be back with another one. Peace.